Hey y'all, so before I start the video, I just want to let everyone know that I've kind of rearranged my schedule a little bit to where now I got time to coach, make more videos, so you'll see me a lot more, and I'll have time to do what I want to do with this channel and with wolfpack strength and conditioning. So from here on now, I just want to let you guys know
today I got time, cuz.
Thank you. Now on with the show.
Pounds. 1,005 pounds.
To be alive if you can't do deadlift.
Ever the showman. He really is incredible. John Paul said.
So that was a famous strongman slash powerlifter named John Paul Sigmarsson, and he said there's no reason to be alive if you cannot deadlift. Now I gotta halfway agree with him. I do enjoy deadlifting, but I feel like there's other reasons to be alive besides deadlifting. Like if you ever had fresh garlic bread, that's a pretty good reason to be alive, at least for me. But anyways, so that brings me to today's video. So today I want to go over the deadlift. This is going to be a quick tutorial on what a proper deadlift looks like, so you can avoid injury and maximize your strength. So this is for the conventional deadlift. Now the sumo deadlift is a completely different deadlift. I feel like it's just as complex. I don't sumo deadlift, so I'm not going to teach you how to sumo deadlift if I don't know how to sumo deadlift. So I'm going to teach you how to conventional deadlift, because I know how to conventional deadlift. So first off, we'll talk about footwear. So footwear, you could wear these. These are the Nike Metcons. They're pretty good. I like them. They're like the Nanos. They're a semi-flat shoe. You can deadlift with them. You can squat with them. It's all personal preference. So there's those. Or you can lift in some flat shoes like Chuck Taylor's. Now, they have deadlift shoes, they have, wrestling shoes, but anything that's flat, it doesn't have to be too fancy. As long as they're flat shoes. It's pretty cut and dry. Excuse me, these allergies are killing me. Also, an option is to deadlift barefoot, but please wear socks. Please wear socks, because we don't want none of that nasty stuff around our gyms. So those are three options. You can lift in a somewhat flat shoe like the Nike Metcon or the Reebok Nano. You can lift in a flat shoe like Chuck Taylor's. They also have specialty deadlift shoes, but I mean you don't really need those Chucks. Anything that's flat will definitely work. Or you can just deadlift barefoot. Not barefoot, but with socks on. Moving on. Okay, now that you got proper footwear on, so let's go ahead and deadlift. So the deadlift should start out with the bar over mid-foot, so right above the arch. Now the best way to gauge this is not looking straight down, but looking from the side. You can see, and you want to be at least about an inch and a half away from the bar. So that's pretty good placement. It might vary between if you have big legs, if you're tall, if you're short, but really about an inch and a half away from the bar. So now that you have the proper distance away from the bar, so let's see how wide you need how far apart you need your feet. Now for that, some people it's going to be a little different from the others. It might be a little bit narrow, it might be a little bit wider if you have like a wide box SpongeBob body. But don't go too wide to where you're sumo deadlifting. Don't do that. No, don't do that. This is not a sumo deadlift video. Alright, so now you have the distance from your shins to the bar correct. The width of your feet correct. Now, let's actually grab the bar. So you're going to bend down. You're going to look straight ahead. Like if you're looking at, a laser or dot on the floor, you're just going to look straight ahead. You're going to stretch out your hamstrings. So how that looks like, or really how that feels like, is stretching out your hamstring is you kind of like try to push your butt to the wall. You try to push your butthole to the wall. That's really the best, most dumb way I can describe it. Is you really want to like push it towards the wall. See, I'm trying to push my butthole to the wall, stretching out my hamstrings, bending down at my hip. Alright, Now there's really 3 ways for you to grab the bar. Alright, so you can grab it with both overhands, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people prefer that, and they can lift hundreds of pounds with overhand. Or you can do mixed grip, or you can do a mixed grip. Either or, it doesn't matter. Or I like to do, just kind of like inching my way, I like to do a hook grip, as you can see right here, to where my thumbs, I'm grabbing my thumbs. I wrap my thumb around the bar, and I wrap my finger around my thumbs. So when it comes to like heavier weight, supposedly it kind of, this is called a hook grip. It kind of works a little bit better with your grip. I'm pretty new to it. I like using it, and it hasn't failed me yet. So that's the grip I like using. Grip is all personal preference. One doesn't make you more stronger than the other, or vice versa, or whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. I take a breath. I keep everything tight. Like I tighten up like someone's about to kick me in my stomach, and I flex my back. Like and how I flex it is I use the cue on pretending like I'm wrapping that bar around my shins like that. So once I know I'm locked, I stand up. And that's it. Take a breath. Well, that's it. That's really how to deadlift. It's pretty simple as that. I would try to always get the form right before adding a whole bunch of weight. If you have any questions about your deadlift, or if you just want me to critique it, you can message me on Facebook or email me a video. And the angles I shot as far as the deadlift are really the best angles for me to be able to critique it. So hope you see you again.